Habme Juliponia na chese Misty Herba honsu koduru ha obenya bisamenko Fedimens 0242 133 577 0248 619 999 na chese nyama aye kama ed amount Kel 362 piece Kel 362 piece anadie bebre kasa wonfere wonsuro sanse medical culture se wo hwe enka efru omanum eba no a wotimi say yes ampa ehwan papa bana sampa obekura timi twene kon ebetie sade esi ekoso de ka ne sanso no na afi makacho se obi ho a woni no akotwo ba bi monya duane bi na afei mo hye ase amudie no wawe namba mienu hwe a wujamfo ena te ho no ne se bia nam no mfili o nemom wonya bomodin de ba ko chene num asema sikaka ena adokro ne se enu nti bomodin na afei kopekal 362 piece nenyi saade no emfamfiri ho wose no opese pai fita eye call 362 piece eno ene ne ehia eye abusu anchemfa nti se beditwe se anopa ye besa ditwe na nwumira eye Samara company umu ne de saso ede baaye umukure ye na akofa call 362 piece ede aba emane so a omo se enche na asa enu nti ene obi baye maso no oton 2 piece a e pa cho eye call de no a no ena woton ede magana fo anopai bomodem na supermarket bia provision show bia no ukwa woso hia ka 362 piece na afei apose amawse aye fita ka 362 piece happy smile abe Herba clinic eno enam de woko na afei maka ho asam ede a kire wo ni nyina no ene se ankofo free achichi ene bencheye ebusa wo se maame no a se de the whole wiase sekere se no wode de no wotimi sa e ma ne kɔ ekɔ a mabiem obi de nso eye pulse no ha no obi nso kra de ho a diabetes ulcer arthritis ete esu ani so a ni nyina no ha dwene yie papa bomodem na kopɛ abe Herba clinic ewa ena wo bo sanso ena hania no ewo so yes obema no fon na airphone wa bomodem na koho no na nyema enkoyie Monday to Friday 7 to 5 p.m. tana so apatapa new site na chese nyema aye kama 0243 345 392 050 646 0208 police ni na dro Dr. Steven Nyakon wajibe bia boso imbuso no kwani ofa so discover dro no enyanwanwa si atuni din number 1 immune booster numbio na system no nya strong me pa chow me say no fe na eye wu nyina no ne bibia wo system na you weak enti why ko wankra yade bi atwam akikra na wode da form enti bomodin na kopa bi na nyema enkoyie emfa emaw obi kra nso ho a bosome no flow no enkoyie kra bomodin se woba se enei nyema nsisi su kama uti na edwa gaga uhia police ni na dro Dr. Steven Nyakon ene de aba ye ko hospital square junction Dankis Popel ye kotu aba beton na mum be bia wo bia no Herba clinic na be woni de ubowura ho a ebia nkoto mienu miensa betuma tu ya de na se ama ho atimi atɔ 0246 20 84 96 0540 710113 Kulun Ghana Limited home of quality Chinese herb Hanchun capsules obomodem na kohye bibia na eka ho asamu a tobi sanse prostrate no ha dwene papa yare a ya na ahometen so wurebe ho ama sese die finally yare rubber koto bemem enu nti Hanchun capsules no wojonso ntentem wodie ne kokokokokoko ensu fita bi die kire emu ache mienu a ma ne fans nkase o da bi emu ma hade atome ni nyina no se prostrate no na ebo nkaye uhia Hanchun capsules Mr. K ne die bema bia obi ehye baakim obi nso okra no a tese ne mpa atifi ena da dwanwumre wabobo bi enu anopa na ye nsisimu adwuma na jese nyema ye kama bema bi wo ho a no oba ni di agro mfimfini wotimi dumja edeni ho mepacho ni nyina na yade a ha dwene uhia Mr. K wechi mema no Mr. K esiesie wo ho na afi wotimi di agro wo mpem kama no wo ba nso de wo de no eye Araba Bazen tablet wunya bia problems na wu face sabosome wabunsa ensisi so ene eba 5 next month akoba 10th sabe nsuo no kra no ofuro no bo ho about 3 days na atwa na sabe ebi akam ehu papa eno nti kope araba bazan tablet na nyi saa de no emfamfiri ho oba se ede eni ho na sabe wakɔ no wura nkyɛn eno nso ha adwene papa bomodien na ni nyina no bɛka ho asɛm ɛwɔ Blazer Require Fredimens Apidang Habme Juliponia Costa Pharmacy Danny Herba na omo nyina so emwaw number nie 0244 275 429 0244 275 429 0206 271 06 na chese eno nso watimi anya bi amanyema aye kama edi amaw eno nti bomodem so beti ahwim na ne manyina akoyie eho edi amawo binyamwe na me famoshe boss player ensa na today's boss enefie emra meto aso sanse awesome eho pa
good na one ask for a statement no mo report no
debi o menya hu isi e na ba na
okay I say revenue grew from
3,000
3 million. Most of 3 million. 3 million. Okay, 3,178,823 in 2020. Grow ya say Ababi drew 4 million. Yes. 36,982. So HSE womo revenue. Sika womo nyam.
Ensaka.
Akostro. So a 26.9% increase. Ena omunya na March proceeds wom. JC sales wom. Sponsorships wom. Gain on disposal of intangible assets and to other revenue 19320 and a basic 4036,982 ewo ho no expenditure ho ni titiemu nyina na say eka wo ho o say direct expenses increased from 3,679 in 2020-21 to 7,702,696, representing 109.3 increase in general and administrative expenses, and so increase from 1,848 to 2,169, resulting in 17.4 upward. Next, also the cumulative effect of these was a loss before other comprehensive income of 25. I can't know 25,431 250 billion. For her compared to 10.63 in the 2020-21 financial year, being a 138.9% increase. And the Kano, Kano, they say 254 billion.
Yes.
Billion. Total assets stood at 26.7 27482 compared to 14,967 at the end of this. The assets has increased 75.6. This was a 65.9 increase in total liabilities. And when you'll be breaking it down, total shareholder funds increased by 62.4 in 2020-21 to 66.29 at the end of 2020. Congratulations. Has the that
okay.
See football club never had to focus. And that way.
I'm going to AGM
on the 11th.
11th.
And I report on our ban. We almost are shareholders.
Okay.
So as I say, and your supporters.
Yeah, Matthias here.
Make us a bit baby. Massa. We your supporters. It's for shareholders, the owners of the club. So now I'm the top. Almost top 10 as a top 20 by so now can to go in the companies I think so around 69% as I said baby now Frank Nelson more kakra me who Mr. Krenzel din
Fred Krenzel
me who the family of Nana Oye man and me who Atua omo was at 20 udin ma on kan and I'm the greater Accra supporters no go Toby Me ya men who Ashanti region for di
Ashanti no
Ashanti. Se bi chapter 9 bi na nko ma ko to bi ha.
Se me bi na
ya menza zo go to sorry nana nana ya. Nana udi empre ba bia. Ya hwemu a ni dinim.
Na se nana de no anakoto ayikra ba o so.
Da bi ehwe ko si tri.
Nana de no ne so.
Emzo to 0.0000.0000 sa 0.00. And the end of that way, but the point is that a cow.
Sponsors no come some a dose.
Sponsorship no omunya 2 million.
Okay.
Yeah, 2.170. And the sponsorship over the period no ama omo yema ze 21 billion titiska no. So what I say?
Yes.
20. And if you just your maton nyina so ye 501 to the quantity of 5 billion. And March proceeds since then. June 22. As at last year. Omunya 1 million 1.175 gate. Na se nipa no kokra. Na the zaka ko abet say.
Amiadom.
Sa okra we accounting student ana.
But honestly document me.
We nya ntem.
Me nya ntem.
Because na many da so pa because me accounting there me need evident. Finance ntiase. We go for ma foba. And I go for aspiring swag treasure revenue.
Revenue. Say or on the
revenue are picking from so treasure. Interestingly, by close of we don't quantify. So revenue by default is the next treasure for swag. Rosalind and Kubium.
Okay.
Rosalind and Kubium.
Revenue
is a started accountant. So on the way,
Emma Kinsley form.
On one level,
I can see bar. But this is the document more months.
Yeah,
says I keep to so accounting get to be or. Nedi anu ni stro but
ketwa bia atesha level ya ketwa I don't know to ja say
ebi ya chapter ebi ya si ya u dey ka krebi
ba based on free ballot here
that be but because ke krebi I say oh so true
o dey me dem be say we ase obi aye economics wo obi aye change na degree ba ko bi ye ka economics abutima kan bi eti tertiary dey who go start eti say bia why na masters bi ana that now we chatted we we omo ye ka wo dey na chocho po bia ba we dey oju dey hunu na idea we dey oju dey hunu na idea Zach ye nko so dey be sha se wo quickly ka krebi on crop for one afi
one video bi na make me me emotion kakra on say Jose Mourinho and after Roma winning by 4-0 a brand be 19-year-old Francisco Di Alessio o man ba mu be ball last 50 minutes of the game after game no and oye interview then born again odo to screen so then he called the boy say boy nambra no but say we are seeing how the true story about Francisco Di Alessio. Then he called the boy and born a buy. No started Oma and he said, we on Kuala. I'll be Roma Park and it's training gun. It's a team. Digi players, no players, no point training. No much job, most the senior, where they are almost tomo bag, those kind of things. On one part to be a Mumbai inside.
Yeah,
they stand just behind. But one day, this boy, Mourinho man, a chance say, come inside.
Inside the stadium,
yeah, like training ground, or more training facility, and over join or more Primavera, no, like the youth team, no. Then at the age of 7-8, this boy today is playing in front of 50,000.
At the age of the
I was saying he started coming there, like no more but he started going to the training ground at the age of 7 and 8. Or could be a man a chance I'm now inside that until Jose Mourinho came. And a Mourinho man quite say, come inside.
I go in
and you buy inside or buy inside, no. Then Mourinho man a chance. I quite boy no say I call him Bobo.
One was go to team, no.
From there, one more story of how this boy today ebo in front of
we dey say coach afrani ma ye bi wa ha ne Ghana coach obi mra ma 18 koko kamara to a enkwara we tro opa dema yongo askwa fo ngola o no me ka mo kamara che ne mo se kamara fa tun ko do asamu we are go na be jo we oh dear onyawe o me go ti wo ma no nya
ete we asi nya bona ba so se
me je say but can you know ade we wanwa se ko je bi aba se ba be tin ma me we na ko e pa ko fa ope fans o ma anyway why ade
o jini pa ko mo se ana mo se the end say he's the 10th youth player Moruno have given his debut Roma since our buy. Also be I see on time pen kwala. But almost say Sabo now is the 10th youth player Moruno have given him debut and since our Roma. And there coach be anye bi Roma. Say wa buy on this space. No man kwala chance say. Nti there we are seeing Moruno boss papa say at least why dear or say abosobo omo ebon abaso I think
I don't the youth coach preko na onde blomo ngola ni ye youth coach
so to na me say onya abotehwe West Ham game ni bia
the
world and supporters who are not even West Ham supporters are asking questions why still Kudus is not starting for
integration kakra
yes almost integration
omunya abotre Emma Moise on say now on say game after game you see his confidence building now since he has or person or G team no cry
you should now
so he's an experienced coach
yes on say
Mr. Moise
baby feel say baby Kudus is comfortable no place on no compete no for the past 3 seasons in here am I untouchables at West Ham Gerard Bowen virtually their best player for the past 2 seasons and baby
it was Declan Rice please last season their best player was Declan Rice
and me 3 seasons
okay and every last 3 seasons I'm just say Declan Rice free on and they be a Bowen but let's remind ourselves the match to us
so and you feel say Gerard Bowen no listen now be untouchable at West Ham United and change him drop no just like that. And maybe I could get me a boss Air Force 9. Also, no, because of my coach, no more style of playing, you know. And so, also, almost an strikers pound. They've signed strikers pound, but to me, I'm more under Moise. But Antonio, also on the team because of more style of play, no. Also, could get me a want baby. I could be comfortable pound.
The team be pen,
Is it Brentford na?
The team be one of the teams near
England no na no so eti honama enama affect Kudus because you can bench Antonio you can bench Rabo they say you managing this na integrating
na you see especially at the time now football is about squad so it's about the depth of your squad nti you know about trainer let's have his time.
No, I think so. No, we are saying message na akumia 80 first story na I say 20 first story no.
Okay.
Akumia no uti first story na.
Oh, I've decided not to comment on it.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. You know, Jose is a phenomenal coach. So at any point in time, I do be making news. So I have no problem with that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The kind what I say. But OTNE.
Also comment.
No one TNE. Or say I do baby are making news.
Of course. Yes.
So is in the hand on young one. It's nothing. That's what he's saying.
I've not said this.
No, because I can't say
no. If I say
I do baby,
yes, at any point in time,
just I did any news, Crano. Morino, ya na news. That's what I say.
But it's not
because the coach is a column board here.
No,
do you know
it's nothing. I've not said that. It's nothing.
No. Say coach me say a colleague mrana me reno. Esida Kosani Park and so go.
And you know,
news bia me no Captain the first time no I adwin power.
And then PS Morgan interview on Zlatan no say the pieces. na one quote see our the bank for a video near or say when you are an Arsenal fan, I understand your struggle in football.
Yes.
And she sa coach ama uko eyinasia Arsenal supporters in bofu Arsenal for no bofu na kwa mo sopa PS Morgan is Zlatan say
ya de abumfu
just suppose say Arsenal de ba we say ye bre
ajatum
Zlatan is saying that Arsenal supporters are just a football if you are Arsenal supporter you have to accept say over bre because omonje trophy don't give you trophies. Don't give you trophies.
Today
Zlatan is saying say news pa Zlatan say we are supporter you are not we are so celebrity you came to struggle. So this is Zlatan Ibrahimovic in a explosive interview with PS Morgan.
Explosive. They are normal.
Explosive interview.
As well as that so we've had our struggles as a football club. We've had our struggles. They all can no credit. On chantro, mona more accept to say. If we are to do baby and you have not come to accept that. We will accept. Say, after the exit of Wenger, for instance, Champions League grand do baby until Arteta came, as they say, or they are back to restoration. Hey, as much as that is on carbon.
But so can say the reason why the BI can say the Ten Hag project no is very key. No, Arteta second season at Arsenal, but some year Arteta lost 8 of his first 15 Premier League games in the second season. No. About 15 Premier League games, so lose 8. But Arsenal, a sign say we a project a bit me a year that.
Is a no story.
And tell me, you intend to say
all that, when you are given a project, when you are fortunate, normally you must show I gave back with keys how much you ask them to push into. What people are saying about Ten Hag, he has spent a lot of money. Ansana become we no but I say Arteta second season no na sika sen e dia man so mfanya adwuma and e dey compare
na he has spent
and this is saying a while
and the obi are spending we say investment in cars and
resources and competence
and the obi are
resources and competence
go and take a
who is investment in cars
because obi are spending because obi are spending
what is expected of you is what has been given you
yes and spending no
pay the cars and
spend to build that team.
Club
spend
no
to build that team.
Let's not go beyond.
Mikel Arteta spend to build this team.
You give specific. You give specific example. You give specific example. We'll say Arteta's second season. Oluso's the 8 matches.
In his first 15 Premier League games.
Arteta Barca in his first season he won the FA Cup and they said hello this guy.
No, it was 8.
Remember. This guy obey adwuma. Timo mama daje kakra and also akoto 30. Remember akoto 30. No akoto we kakra. O de obaye no
50 60 no.
O trend is saying am buza so na our statistics. O de obaye no. Afimu ni enko afene fan.
Afia batwem.
Afi bedwem na beten agoba United da be.
Oba Samantha afia twem.
Oba mesi na say afene kakra ni. Was spending over 400 million pounds. And nothing no mubusa na sem.
Yes,
now he's not the only coach. What team 1 year.
And so far, project no is a
trusted.
It's a trusted project because I don't remember managers are winning.
So there's no problem. And see, like, there's no problem. Keep to that lane. Compare then you compare the other factors and you buy also kona nim ye ne je ho na ga say Arteta buy no
say me try obi anya we say Arteta today is enjoy at Arsenal even
to whom match is given
second season
to whom match is given
when Mamoto for
that be can be example we say so do bako baby ekuko school early tete never early say go even say na so de ne ko ho school ya aba so bi na term back utua and 10,000 no go cho BC no failure they no call we chrome you can ultimate compare so don't talk about expenditure the idea amount say fire adwuma na ne person so sa na tie o wiase
and who say he placed third with United for the Champions
do we are ento so
and na ya na
no be dia no say
ene Manchester chitafo ni bi ene supporters ni bi a omo sympathizers to players and coaches among opportunity to serve Manchester United, especially under the Glazer family. So to Yanam no more problem. No. So omo ya na Manchester like to na saying and if for Glazer for almost spend. You too my enko bebre. In the last 10 years, when you pick the top 5 leagues in Europe, club the next spending also is Manchester United. Yes, in the last
checking here obi anantesa.
Oh, so the also my helper. Also the obet me.
No we go be near.
In the last 10 years, Manchester spending 1.19 billion pounds
on wrong players.
Now the Glazers want to go for player. If they are wrong players, why do you blame those the owners?
1.19 billion pounds in the last 10 years, Mr. Two. Count the number of coaches from Manchester United in the last 10 years.
Top. Including
can
Mourinho.
You say coaches are falling within 10 years here? You can say Manchester United as a club and spend it. Followed by Chelsea. Chelsea 883 million pounds. So check the gap between Manchester United and Chelsea.
Second,
yes. Then PSG.
How can I
My father to say transfer in the Europe.
No.
Hey! No. Then PSG is to 886 million pounds. How much did that third? Fourth, Arsenal. 745 million pounds. Fifth, Manchester City. 732. Newcastle 573. Yes, say we next man.
Okay, also
yeah.
United has been called.
Newcastle is 6. 573 million pounds. Barcelona 7th. It on say offer the top 6. Yenya only one foreign club, which is PSG. Yeah. Then Barcelona about 7th, 568 million pounds. Tottenham Hotspur 8, 521 million pounds.
Wow.
9 AC Milan. Yes. 467 million pounds.
Real Madrid my.
They be Madrid in my.
You know why? Because almost quite they get money.
Yes, 700 almost players pa. It's Milan, Milan at the 9th, 467 million pounds.
But my unit first.
My unit first.
It will be
after then the 10th position.
Now I need to generate
452 million pounds.
Wow.
So tell me chance you. Then 11th Aston Villa, Liverpool 12, El Hilal 13, Juventus 14, Everton 15, Crystal Palace 16, Bournemouth 17, Bayern Munich 18, Real Madrid 19, then Nottingham Forest 28. So tell me chance. It's Manchester United as a club. It's not a club where you can say they don't spend.
Yeah.
Maybe a problem they want to say. Manchester struggle to sell their players.
That is the reason why.
So tell me chance.
They play out on.
Entina on say.
Go to Ronaldo with that on.
Entina ya na mene Manchester supporters in problem. Maybe you can criticize the managerial star of the Glazer family. But when it comes to their spending, my area visits the two. Manchester United created the most expensive defender in British football. Harry Maguire. Yes.
If you go and buy, you say we are
yes.
Harry Maguire for why
At a point, the most expensive midfielder, not about Manchester United. Pogba. So what is me say? It's a club. You can just come out and say they don't spend.
No,
They might have their internal issues. It is a no na ebia Zach mo ebe me discuss here. So what me say? Obi antwe ne ho free and almost spend no. It's not true. Enye no kre
because they are not selling.
because
no.
clubs here come asem coaches more those more clubs yet we catch them say they say jogging club. If the club doesn't sell, we don't have money for you to spend.
Yeah.
If the club doesn't spend, we don't sell players. You need to carry more to players. It's Buanian top players. And Sunday you scar the amount. But how come Manchester United are? The story is not like that. This season, how many players are United team Tom?
Yeah.
How many players are United team Tom?
Fred.
So all they mention no.
Fred.
There might be other issues, but Zach, so almost spend the munyaka.
Almost spend.
They are not spending.
Like so my name was I say Ogoto obi abe that ton. Is it Okaza?
Some say if you just buy anyhow.
So who buys the players?
You see the problem with United, for example,
But why not top players? No,
this guy, one of the leaders, is it Joel or something? Who does it?
On a cheap player.
He signed. He gives money. Or no
makers why not say go for player
before
that's not a work
we guy we know who is on football but he was the one
just say new football
yes he said it or he came as a financial person
but he doesn't recommend players that's not like it don't do that
Pogba
Menyasa
Pogba
Edu da zongo to magwa
as I make it me say Edu goes and negotiate players
now before you go and negotiate somebody would have recommended say be ati say e go to the accounts for go negotiate ya enu efa ono ho be
so say play bia so na obi na recommend based on how teams are run the big men it means for first by United here for because of financial and the reason they bring players that even just because of they will get money. Like this.
Balance there. Balance entino.
Na say na because of
mabeba na anu ya 400 million. Anthony ne Jadon Sancho mu edudu
mu. Say we dey football reason.
Lisandro mu
we dey footballing purpose.
Agwa gitwe about 3 year buy almost 3 matches.
Footballing purpose.
One recommend here.
Dey footballing purpose.
Casemiro and Jack men pass him.
Since 2014,
be fair.
United are spending 1.67 billion pounds on players. And at the moment me aton the Marukubu kakra na 481 million pounds in the last 10 years. Say Odeba Chelsea look at Chelsea. Chelsea in the last 10 years has spent 2.25 billion pounds. But Omaton 1.37 million pounds. Sika manya from players on my boy Chelsea on my Tom. It's what I'm trying to say. Say, and non Americans as Akito. Nobody can say the Glazer family because even in this situation, I'm so too. Players no. Players no. They are still spending.
Damu yakaza mungo tom meji na mbuofu na anu yesu mungo tom.
It's one say.
And Glazer for you.
On say coaches no about Manchester United. That has been where Omni Glazer for any problem. Mourinho or see me play away. Almost say enya wona me ekofa ebia Eric Bailly. It is also ekofa Diego Godena. Sell some mentor players ni bi. Na yenye sky de bia so
na Golana of from ne bi no.
So what you know say? It na we Ten Hag na coach Manchester United mi so to. Yamal Haaland, Yamal Anthony, Yamal Lisandro Martinez, Yamal Onana. Yamal Casemiro at the age of 20 now Manchester United for 80 million euros.
You show how bad
no.
And I know any wa. Go so Casemiro. Wa mo say what them bad bay.
Just of negotiating.
And I'm go for Casemiro buy. It will your coach. Na me to club spend this esca we are. Why? At a point, Mr. Two, what's I want to say? Club and some most can go to players. On say, people say Guardiola spending, but they don't check the number of players. City turn every season. Should say Liverpool, the number of players at Liverpool turn every season before some of spending. That is where Manchester United problem no. Mama fan go say Glazer for no more spend this So
okay.
See, based on gross, they are not spending. No, if you pick that class now competing now, if you now go gross, Never compare. They are not spending. Clubs are spending. Man City gross are spend more than.
Because Manchester City are generating a lot.
City are spending. As a Manchester
gross.
I think in terms of they are not spending enough. I know you're saying that.
Because
they're not spending. They're not
spending. In the last 5 years. In the last 5 years.
Chelsea more than Manchester United.
A football okay. Outside revenue abe generate on the pitch. What team beat City? Last season, the Champions League alone, participation TV right gave City around 340 million euros. It is a coach team club achieve this feat. Definitely, the club will give you money to spend. A business near you, they are not for the Christmas. No, what I'm saying is they have been consistent.
Out of 7 years.
Yes, Champions League na Ebon. You have won the league 5 times. Champions League na Ebon. Champions League na Ebon. Yes, starting group stage, you know. Yes, starting group stage in Nkwano. Clubs no mobile group stage Champions League, you know, are richer by 45 million euros. It is a way you're consistent in the Champions League. Now you get quarter-final, semi-final, even not to play in the final.
Your position on the league and everything.
And the Premier League, it is a City. Last season when they were playing the Champions League, on the TV pool, no. Say do, see ever see a ball. Sika City nyai from TV rights, no. It will be bigger than the Inter Milan for nyai because time a City for do semi-final, no. There was no English club. Now City in Kwa. It is Sika nyina will move to City. You do semi-final, you Inter. You AC Milan. It's Italy TV. You better Eddie Amom. So it's consistent participation in the Champions League. I'm a City and you must me generate a lot. But if you are Manchester United and now Bobako 2 years now call. At the channel 2 years after 2 years now about the money that you are generating into the club, even from the food, maybe a Premier League, no, just can aside City will win the Premier League, maybe a big cost for their channel. But other competitions. City are earning more than Manchester United.
All right.
But they are spending more than Manchester United. Instead of spending, Chelsea
but they are generating.
Are spending more. The argument about United are spending no, and yet entirely true, sir. Because in terms of spending, there, over the gross now, teams are spending more. The reason why I'm from air because they are massively, but if I'm spending in the still the first year remains class are spending more than them.
The selling aspect, you say, like Real Madrid. Ultimate in case of almost sell it, but almost other means, sir. Some Tom players, sir.
Real Madrid, share.
Compared to
something.
Of course. How many? But the other avenues of the Jessica.
Yes, Real Madrid.
Every participation in the Champions League.
Real Madrid in the last 5 years. Real Madrid in the last 5 years. Generated Sika from players so that any club.
Yeah, they sell. They sell.
Real Madrid. Hey, just say 5 years I say my can. 5 years I say my can. They sell.
They sold them. No,
Casemiro, you are money.
Ronaldo at the age of 32.
So they sell. But you don't trust any Manchester. As an man, you. The woman pen Manchester. But I'm saying, you know on the May. The woman pen. As everyone.
Because at the long last, never feel that. I'm saying the House of Folk AGM is coming on.
Yeah,
on the 11th of this month. And I basso me so much because the financial idea and I'm so too.
But oh yeah, dear with Premier College. Business and
so when they keep to one
account.
Almost figures. It looks like they are talking about the club. No, I incur a loss of about around. So to figure, maybe
25 million.
25 million
400
Ghana cedis.
The people 400 is
Ghana cedis 25,000.
And yeah, you that's now it's carry tell me guys who will be there between the
25 million 431,908
Ghana cedis.
The old cedis now kind of
254 billion 319
for a period of 5 years, right? ending June
254 billion.
Ending June 30th.
254 billion. Yeah.
Ending June 30th last year.
From say to June
2022.
The last. The
last time we here.
The last time they went.
Ending 2021, there no. 10 million. 643,600,000. You know, every ending 2020 so there was into way ending 2022 there nko
there be
asset kind of car house the abonina no o spending
na America say the CYIP no project ne nka ho on the project ne ka no so be for some the accounting bi ba
no say metwe no makwa
o say some ne wa ha na ye hu no and cap project new building near there some na na ogan the zone account you see say 250
billion for the 2022 season
for the year alone there be a move back
on say
a move back
say
a move back also already we saw 5-year financial summary
5-year financial summary
year 2018 it was 5240259 and the move by 7427 and the move by 909 and about 10643 and about 25431 also year on almost annual general meeting
that means open say arrival at the 25431 908 okay yeah are the 208 2018 2019 2020
no one are you
no meba nyabote
what are there you won't get it
nyabote
okay
na make us
10 9 19 plus 7 what are there
the last 1 2 3 4 5 the last 5 years e ka omo bo nyina ni ska omo nya wotim no nyina no
that's it you see point in say as at 2018 na ke da ho ye see then 2019 e be ye see 7 then 2020 na move back 9 ni nyina no de wo ho say e ka de o de bi be kan wa na de kan na ba 2021 and then why there is a quantum leap per jump from 2021 to 2022 I want to move from 10 to 25,431 okay. At the moment okay summaries now there's a hand of a statement of financial position as at 30th June 2020 the air can in as at 30th June 2022
as a class have
2023 year my
so if you have account as a baby have account
e be an emphasis no money how
no see possible
direct trend now they don't make profit
so you know what I'm saying is that may help you say
finally
let me show more total revenue no
okay no so
may help you say finally the AGM is coming on yeah. It's something that Jibo for instance one area office on has to folk board and again and it's a year by year omunye AGM omo account to the supporters na omo hu the team no positioning but shareholders thank you now omo team no positioning so by 11th no nakopo boa hopefully I think next week Wednesday omo bakwa kwhia na asane me omo chechire mu ye because I'm not in a position to be too much chechire said the whole financial situation
and your area kesi that's why I
mess up that's why
kakana unim no because me try zakito
so that's why I am only hoping and pray say that Wednesday will come the supporters will go there and I want to believe that the omo kind ni omo amaye no auditors are I hear said monsieur pra amial enko. These are the auditors our model
Mrs. Mr. Fobebre.
Mrs. Pra amial. As a premier for those one.
Debbie say auditing firm no. Omuna omde esho. Ana ye pra na amial.
We pra amial.
Okay, no.
Pra amial and cool. Na so one others. Ana omoye. To omuna ayesa ni me omde ko 2 house of ombe kwa ko rudi na so supporters no. As atiase then now team no move forward then I think that say omunya say clear sir e from the supporters to even go for more do a lot to support the team because I'm looking at the projects so I'm looking at a lot of things that this board
capital work in progress no as at 1 year as at June 22 it was 10 billion
okay
me wa 10 billion as in say For Pobiman. Pobiman here 10 billion. Office complex, no.
I didn't know when for
10 billion. Oman name 10 billion. We call appendix be about. Now 10 billion there. Hey.
So me trim ho asa da be ya metima come ni be.
Okay. My yenye asa de na.
E no mo komra.
Yenye de yenye.
Asam na.
Yenye accountant.
Maso be shi. Enti me pesa ko.
Yenye accountant sell.
Enya papa.
Producer asanka
Oma document nra.
Asanka
But they say his skills kakra tre.
Study.
Now
His skills.
Is a financial.
Or a press accountant. Is it
wow, what the guy say?
Is the first about the buyer na from pro.
Wow, what the guy say me dey kitikitibi.
Solo a financial person.
Those tia say. Zaki to tia. Zaki to tia na solo aboy. Zaki to
Solo financial
Zaki
person.
to tia. Zaki tia.
No, pasa solo be kwananka. Kuzo solo onya document na.
No, me say me show mo total revenue.
Solo onya document na.
Now, o show mo the figures na.
Solo onya document na chidwa.
Chira how like in terms of how poor the club is.
You know conclusion.
On say me make total revenue. Asam na my revenue. And I me for revenue figures na. And I say how poor the club has performed over the past.
I don't know conclude poor. You be so three months and one me poor na say na poor.
Oh. Anyway, from revenue from 2018 from 1 million 2019 and so the same 1 million but we did not cost 605 about so 2020 from 1 million from 600 no say about 593 2021 from appreciating more for 3 million so and asset 2022 5 million asset revenue no
na so mo
common but if you pick the figures now share the expenditure of the club now that is where you may draw conclusion about how poor the club has been performing. You understand? Say opeke the revenue captain. So I say now for the expenditure now. That is where you draw the conclusion about how the club has performed poorly in terms of generating sika ediba sika na eba no. Eswa. So
one dream no conclude.
Oh, na so
no can be yat na me penjeche mu kakra.
Na se chemu na me di me. Enjeche mu na me.
So lo be kakra kan because me say that.
Boss unse I want to believe said the last time House of Folk published account said 2017. Sir per we no 2017. Enti omo balance brought forward in the year 2018 no. Oh, I'm breaking it down. Sir. But balance brought forward ni yesika ye dey share a finance. Into year 2018 na a loss a canon de be share 2018 ase. Enti ukọ omo income surplus for the 5 years na a car omo de share 2018 ase no.
Ya man nkasa. Got the man nkasa. Tag your tears man nkasa. Sabi macho. But on kakasebo the income surplus.
Income surplus is a difference between revenue and expenditure. And it say expenditure exceed revenue a loss a car. Into almost 17 million a share a finance 2018. And now omunya a loss of 5 million Ghana cedis. And almost about 2018 no. Now they count one said the year 2018 in has boka 23 million Ghana cedis. And then normal carry a carry forward sabe do 2022 no. 2022 canon kwana 25 million. Afebako 2022. And two caning in album from 2018 to 2022 now a 75 million Ghana cedis. 251 nedaso. Enti osho mu income surplus na afibi omo de ka na shase no ma sa aboka ni bi account afibi omo de ka shase no ma aboka ni bi account e na ama sika ni nyina begina 75 million Ghana cedis
dolo ene do oni ake bebre and Colonia.
I only have it.
Okay, that.
So the problem is that
this is the and I would
say Umian no dream.
oh yeah. What they are we no?
You need more.
And I'm catching them say based on my country, this is how I can every year. I'm a Jibon Pony enemy. I don't need me jama ko de.
O me no nya.
O de me jama o.
Me no me accounting minimum we prepare that we no ko enti dem mo kan na so no de no Thomas mo
so enti buy no from na me hwe mo revenue enti me from top to down and so abe pick from one wajapa income surplus no abe chiri ma chiro
anti ka ofe na
ka me down am what
okay enti we class akwa say asema me be kan waka say dem be kan waka no njafi so adendi
do now you understand my conclusion some because of na me am hu eyam na me che say it tells you how the club has been run poorly financially for the past year because we share the
I think say o conclusion to boase I won tina nka say to say those are early on in the morning make say you see sometimes you need to lay also odin fast odin e ma be gu akwan expecting results as I said almost stage no Moses Siano expenditure point.
Yes, it's all about spending.
And because it's been poorly run for me, it's a bit subjective.
Poma started when? Started the
I check.
about 2 years ago.
I check.
Like serious in there about 2 years in here. Because speech now making here now. But
making
no make so I make different speeches so. Making here.
It says that 2 years period now you can. Who said sika mo dey share club name
ekosro pa
because of the project.
Yes, me say but me make say
over the other years now 2020 2019 2018 even by the club standard how big a house of folk here no so too any omo loss no me for the my first sika kro mo dey run club no kra no I think I will form so to them but the omonya more
so there's the expenditure on behind the new office no in June 2021 so June 20 a report what they spent in 2020 but it was 9.536 million and then the following year which is about 2020 we call 20 million 2275 so the next can projects ni bem no shoot to the expenditure of arts of cost and to administrative ni ade na is a point you make no need so copying projects.
That is where the problem is because sika obi fadi abehye team ni mu bia
me who receivables wa
yes sika obi fadi abehye team
current assets
bosia is to sort them say it the moment a company is being run in such a way no as a company should make sure say e betime generate a lot at least so meet the obi dey abehye team ni mu no it be bia me feel say bizoto omonya adwuma how to generate a lot for the club.
And that's that conclusion.
And only baby as a key to
how the club is run poorly.
But aside
as well receivables were how?
Oh yeah, me.
As at 2020 it was 1 million, 1.1.
That means somewhere around the old Ghana cedis
11 billion.
Okay.
And the year before the receivables were 433, 498.
It won't say back to Master Mama raising for like over 5 years. They say you to say Oma the shareholders of the club who said this is the financial situation of the club afibia na season and as afibia be shasia ye ko pesika ene de aba be team and whether we like it or not Mr. Ebia at the AGM on bema expanded accounts of the club so tell me say
e wo ni na wo a document na amantem
so ubo say one area I feel say ubo so ma fall short pa sika mo generated from gay proceeds and sponsorships into the club. It is a among shareholders of the club and good for them. Yanya has a folk greater Accra circles chapters are to shareholders of the club. It's young funny say so mu hu sika ba club na sika ni so a
okay you go to us me hu ade bi ha ya me see non current liabilities loans 84 million 552,291
now and
so a loan 84 assets now
nti no mo bete ameti sika so ma generating if you never may arrive at
75 no
so what them say it would 75
was this Ganya loan
ote 75 no if you it was it say
84
552 so now we on mass
84 75 say never mark akra bi
say
be 9 something as
75 okay 9 in the last 5 years sika has a folk no a generate anyeka so obedi 9 million Ghana cedis which is 90 billion which is very low mizoto and represent even 10% of money obedi Ashe club nim so the meche no eti me eya na
84 million no Akito ne solo e chese loans no it could be any loan
yes
enti on say maybe a problems ni bo say si yakọ AGM afibia yakọ AGM afibia ebia loans ni bi wo ho a the shareholders will say no we dey ABM fanfa we yenye ni say
anase yentu
ebo ase so on the meche no we aba ye one man decision ebi kura na mzoto ekwan has of folk fa so agi loan e wo GT bank dey epo man shareholders ni bi wo ho they can say ebi ebetimi apo yesika e dey Ashe club nim by bank ni akwa loan wo bank go eti na nabe be ameka say I feel say ekwan a de baba betu dwa say mzoto wa wo ma na be ka che say na be so wo hwe wo ma no ehun ne be fa so obusa questions o
de obekan no
yes ene be kum Chelsea wo dwanto ye nkobusa no question say kwan be so no fa so di ni sika hye ni team because club ne ye ne dia say asia ye as for searching ye wo no bra so tell me say mo be catch say
it was not a financial
yes mo be catch say mo amuti ba wo be catch say zoto ebi a football club bi ye kwa ko flow 2 shares ekwan a any company bi a flow 2 shares o mo ye no ehun asem ne ye de beka enti na me de sia ebi ana hazo fo so
jibo jampi o you see over non-current liabilities 84 no is just the loans but there is also current liabilities, which accounts and other payables. Bank overdrafts, 3.685. Yeah. So the total liabilities for the club is 92,484.
There's a 920 billion.
Yeah, 92,484. So I just say.
It's almost 80 billion away from reaching 1 trillion.
Ade bi da hana Zak na ebu so asema ntimi nkyere mu yenti ade was the total equity and liabilities and a total be 26,274 ntimi
accounts for ne bantu de
momo enkyere mu say total equity we dey yi for na ehia o dey keke dey obi asresa anya ya Prembe College as Zakito ye accounts but born ntino onya kwan go class dibo so ye PR na no bobo ntina ya da ya che total equity liability wait na kwe manyana na very many okay but the point is that the kawum be share shareholders and explain this to them.
Equity represents like shareholders stakes in the company.
Okay.
That is
okay.
Equity,
okay. Oh, I like that. And to omono sika almost the Ashe club no. I just say no so in a way almost there no. Oh, that why we dey ni period. Game over. Young grade. Why NDV? Why NDV?
Now to ya can want me coach supporters now, but I'm happy. In the long run, 5 years, AGM no Basel. At least per the information that I have, every loan has to take every decision I'm taking with club to a board no approve. And we are coming from and most of these loans and monies were paid by Togo's company. What's the name? SAS. This was something that the board themselves approved now or their back. Now so
it becomes the top 20 top 20 your friend is saying shareholders no. One of my say document I saw it somewhere. Top 20. Harry. Okay, top 20 shareholders no more. Investment to heart of folk pa.
But also from Togo the next one or next to Togo not to say there's a huge disparity. Togo SS na America. SS okay, SS. SS. Ebi ango for investment. So Togo na so Tobi.
No David.
O don Tobi. But SS na Toye.
SS na yi.
Okay.
Back no.
You can no more yin as their rep.
Okay.
Back no.
Excuse me.
Yes, because I catch yourself.
Excuse me.
What they catch you for? If I go to the guy, what they catch you for? Cassava. What they was we? I'm betting the bluff back up. I do the guy.
So I think the showdown will be on the 11th. No, that I am. Me try and say me tear the BC or not the House of supporters no. Any stakeholders in the paper out. That's the most important aspect of it.
So, you're more mabaso for putting it together.
Of course, of course.
The facts say okay.
Of course.
Okay. So top 20 out of folk. Number 1 is strategic African security (SAS). Or more percentage of holding. Maybe use percentage, no.
Okay.
That would be easier. 39.09%.
39.09.
Yeah, Strategic African Securities Limited (SAS). Then Strategic Initiatives Limited.
The same.
Almost 29.42%. So come you get 68.5 something. Easily majority shareholders.
Yes.
Then number 3, Nokolo Nelson Frank. Frank Nelson, 7.85%. Ahoy Atokwamina, 7.76. Estate of Nana Rekwampim, 1.95. Amisa Atakwesi, 0.78. Ni Aibon Tegbese Manche, 0. Ba Komodo Mensa by answer, 0.7. Ni Aibon Teaba. No Abanes Fred Kensel. Adro Grace Francisca, Addison Philip Kojado, Kumado Kofi, Thompson Ernest, Akwete Stephen Akwete, Andre Grace Francisca, Jemefe Emmanuel Kafui, Akule Frank, Dr. Kensel George Ben, Accra Hasofo, Greater Accra Regional Chapter. Almost 0.2. You know, make me Chapter 9, Ashanti the Boom. Adu Daniel Amuya. Onusu top 20 na media.
So
top 20. Ya mensa na na ya ode na ama.
So the ka omu nyina percentage ni boma.
Okay.
We no kan bo strategic one ni bo 68. All
the mami ni obi abo be boya chen yen de ken.
Okay.
But brefo sa akode o finance ro be so o kire mu kakra. Brefo ti ase chen.
Brefo me mate brefo na.
Umejom nya na mo prempe binim de.
Safari Gardens ono na.
No kamzo osu accounts na uni class na.
Some manya accountant, you know me. Manya accountant.
Okay. Yeah, was brefo be yin say. Sami.
Na mo so mo ye de.
Yeah. Na when na report bi when na snipers 1 or 2.
You need that many comprehensive income statement in that many, but I think I can do with that.
Okay, no crane say because me busa question bi na me hu busa based on asem no. Tichire mu kakra de da wani mi my briefing kakra say anything.
Okay, so where I will start from is that every company if you want to see how good the company is performing, like I heard they were saying initially, no. You have to look at your income generation, especially your revenue generation, right? When you look at heart or revenue generation, also interest payments, which is their loan service and is higher than even their revenue generation. Let's look at 2022. Let's just 2022. Go to the final income statement. Your friend is a comprehensive income statement, you know. And check finance costs. 2022, check finance costs. Among one. Finance costs. Operating batch one. The patch is saying.
When you finance got 21,76471 yenwa.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Finance cost, which is interest payments, alone, is 20,176,471. Right? Look at their revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Look at their revenue.
Revenue 5507.
2022.
2022.
Yes.
4036.
Our revenue is 4,036,982.
Very good.
Okay.
Over to me at 30% of your friend is a revenue alone to the interest payment. It's more than 100% too.
Yeah. More. Over
very good. So if you're a company and you are headed towards such a direction, then it means that you are headed towards a huge financial distress. And one would say, they are able to get loans. Do you get it? Because the local company, loan servicing, you are not even able to generate enough money to service your loan. Companies, finance services do what they call interest cover, which looks at your income against your profits for the year or your operational profits. Almost checking almost has are making losses, so even they are not even able to, they will not even be able to pay their loans, their interest. Okay. So even if you go for loan, nobody is going to give you because your company is highly geared now. Your company is geared to the point that even you can't even pay your interest. So that is one of the problems. Interest alone is even higher than the revenue they are generating. Count the last 5 years revenue boom, it can't even service the 2022 interest payment alone.
Okay, so before Mamimbusa way, if from where I said, how to folk at the moment into some capital way into a capital work in progress, almost building Pobiman, there's a new office and all that. Is it not the case? So we are at the point where we are developing infrastructure and later you will take off well and then gain profit. Is that also possible?
Okay, so that can also be the case, right? So but the problem is that the capital projects what are they using to finance that capital project? So are they using the loans to finance that project? And what is that project viability? Projects the viability exercise. Did they check the project the NPV to see whether say project enough your friend is say income
to service the rest of the loan?
To pay off and even service the loan and even pay their what they call loan and even get enough income from the project.
Okay.
So so probably they should have done all these things, but maybe they might not have taken those things into consideration.
Okay. When they meet the shareholders, these things will come up now or more. I explain and I say
exactly. So and because these are some of the things the shareholders should be asking. Do you get it?
Yeah.
You should be looking at all of these things. How come you are not even able to generate more revenue to meet even your interest payments?
Okay.
And in that context, they should have stopped them from even acquiring more loans to service certain projects.
Okay.
Do you get it? Because when that happens, it gets to a point where your company becomes highly risky. And when that happens, for loans, we have a mobile. Do you get it? So it's a very big problem for us. If you look at all those things and know how to be able to generate more revenue and other income. So if they have other capital projects they are available now, they should make use of it. So your friend is available to them to generate more income. So,
and the MS on the server for around already. Ka yebema ya read document we na nkanya me watch na you you invite to come and then take us through some of this because I'm enjoying education kakra odi amaye no. So you be free off air and see if it's possible because we want to delve into this more. But for now, I think we are very, very excited. Kakra odi amaye that's pa. I mean, show. Juma, yen to me and free anopa no. Say obai wa ba betire mu ama. Ye hu say ye wo gato ma me nkama asem no, where we are, that it one was here. That, but bromance and
I think that
experts in any less one.
Who's that?
Bible is made very important point.
Oops, question.
Say, Uti, I say, who finance a loan? Uzika Unyani na, why you are making 4 million? No, what the 20 million a trial waka? Loan now finance no. 16 away. A low for now, and that's dangerous.
Enter the BR every year a cost because they can't meet a vendor. Oh, because every year they are not generating a lot to meet. They are not generating a lot to meet you know. Every year they have to go to and borrow another one. Now,
this last question say, be an art no. Omu bibi okwa omu kwadi loan. They convince themselves, look, we have Pobiman. Pobiman, this is what is going to be. Officer IAC. Yeah, the base in this cababa.
Where how omu loan high is a SAS company. You understand?
So what has SAS they keep giving the loans? What I say, I will be any here. Because the
regular AGM no can solve all these issues. Me on say baby on say me to e nipa ene yatikuo ene ye dia baba to ne yebo hu da wo say obi aba betimi abagikuo no ho kakra ene amanfo do musika ko investment o to emfa ho ne de so ene de so afi bia no esi ebu akonta kire wo
obi adwene
ne ko ti obi adwene on say baby a problem ne wonu no because ebi e call the expanded one we no me no be kura better some of the expenses that o maye no kura bi tinga dey we dey nyansa komaye so with the mention ti me dey so to yesa aba but Emma club has a full
but expenditure be o maye be our approval of the directors which means that it is legal.
No t directors dey
and the board of directors
who
are they not the directors
who am say we nyina mo ko edi mo mabisa
and obi o ma baka obi nya director
debi ebia no so be yi so to on say that me busa question bi am busa question bi so to so all this that was the top 20 shareholders am ka say come in na mo share omo shareholders
come in na
boma percentage na wo
top nienu de dikan is 68.5.61
and 61
no 0.51 68.51 and the akano which is 31 point something e omo makani na
there you know so to I say Alicia
if I offer strategic affairs Canadian also say the rest of them after initiative limited no
I offer Alicia Osman of or Asna and Stankron Kemudiana we mo the other shareholders no house of folk that be difficult say and then be alone no dem mo don't bet stop wo mo yes because to eba when it comes to say
my mention dem has House of Folk as a football club they flow to only 50% of their shares
so House of
American
yes Debbie there is a certain 50% be a baby.
Oh, they no for the no. We are talking about the 49 or so na they cancel.
They
young flow to say young flow to here. So I understand what
you na make say.
So are you getting that point?
I'm getting what them so don't say then ownership no.
There is a problem.
It's not absolute because baby ni try.
So where
that you try no.
All that owner or no here.
That when there is on tap.
And we are talking about you so what's
the se kaba se bia ba se 50 na ekwo no se ha se kwa ebeko bi o
that's
That 50 be them my there's 51. Sabani asi enko beko bi o.
Enu ntina omo ya o so bie ma say o mba so sa ebie father shares a. Wa wunto obi no. Untimi mamu. Ai so omo motor dada no. E de nei saska o spend we. Se base ye mu omo bi omo name de ma no. So mu bi a mi so to gbe. That's it. This omo lead no. Strategic whatever ever start to more because that's kind of more about to more now they be almost expanding that's how it is.
I will move to the point that I was building. Say to make emphatic statements using Alicia Osman of near it doesn't come in here.
No, the example based on the
shares they be the whole 18 and day almost muko bienum no matter how tons shares so what I say it has a focus a football club
often right to something.
As of focus a football club no, there is a 50% shares. Club no, that ho. And no more flow to 50. 50 the above flow to it becomes 100. So what I'm saying. But the bigger shareholder of the club, say for the total of the club, it's 50% na has no. So to sort what would they mention no? It's in America say in all this no, be my brother. Ya chewo sade we ho. And baby and they be favor the directors of the club they say currently there is peace between the NCC and the board.
Na everyone to be on.
O say
no greater class circles no. 0.1.
Directors encourage directors no more shares. Current directors near 1 2 3 4 5. And Nokolo and the 7.85. The next is Professor Kofi Kumando 0.20. Alasa and Dan 0.08. Dr. Nyahota Makro 0.06. And Thomas Eso 0.01.
Yeah.
The directors na total shareholding 8.20%. Directors no
to SAS near
directors and as individuals they don't sit there as directors but individual motor shares some side directors and then total share near
8.20. Were appointed.
Number of shares 419 485.
It's way no to say a company pa e make profit cause that's 11th in the whole day. I on say football clubs nowadays example they say Manchester United mo flow to part of their shares. Mizo to ho na fresh one esi ekohia na ko cheche shareholders man you.
E go be the kaka na mama example papa bi ba oba ayi oba antena mo ana say odinsi cash bank bi mo back di o ko say o ko jine mfa so a yes October no mra to mo contact na free bank no you know so Bank of Ghana kurasi more to dividends in the next 4 years because the banks are not making enough money. Name on certificate no or from Robert Tom and kakra kan hu this year. I want to know what did you see cash lady also home did you come
I baby a problem no want say a lot of decisions are also without big decisions. Your decisions are maybe the directors can take. But the normal you can tell you say oh I deal with the infant ko AGM.
We will continue now. Yama, you are ne brefon kasana. Na me bo me ma ye kaka. Yen tell him run a chan the last person.
Finance cost minus principal.
No says that cafe no over. No steady document.
Finance cost is minus principal. And they just say they need cost if the principal ever can and you know what it is a new document so now again what am from brand and kind
how he started no say nanka yenya to was one uncle with
that
revenues and how start you
what agwa na me yen o ti ba re
abranten na ben
na friend colleague was a kind business
na wo kwa one business
offense your business office me ba to Access Bank say ukura access right savings ne ba wo bia ofro Uber 30% off the Uber rides. So if you are tired of daily commuting to work during rush hour, and I say Opeso planning very well allow. See, baby, you are planning a girls' night out. You need a reliable ride. You need to deliver an important parcel. Pay Ibia check Uber, nya Access Bank. Na Access Bank, na so for Uber, and say pay, you are paying 30% off. TM say 100 cedis, you pay 70 because of the access right savings at Access Bank for Diaban. But more visit our website www.ghana.accessbankplc.com and our social media to learn more. Access Bank, more than banking. But some bank called the 83rd annual general meeting of shareholders. But some the amphibia St. George Catholic Church or Kuntas on a baswo. Brother, the 10th of October 2023, 10 a.m. Na ye the so we are inviting all shareholders. Say Ken Arthur International to the best school to enroll your child. Ken Arthur International School. Your track record in the basic education certificate examination, BCE. Admission is open from crèche to JHS3. Opesodo Babco School, Kamayokrum. Serene environment, good learning materials, special baby care unit. 3 months to 2 years. It was serene environment, school buses and a healthy lunch for kids. God-fearing school which can help guide your child's upbringing. Asokwa opposite PIWC. Friend 0541 492 330. 0541 492 330 and 0243 271 440. Pink Roses Techniques. Opesa party and now wedding and now yebia. She when watch at the opposite Bain as school park. The number is 0533 719964. 0533 719964 and 0245 541 857. Now you call. Promasido Ghana and a de cowbell by a knee. Almost the vital rich milk and say open milk adigu coconut tea or Tom Brown in the akamu abomodia your niamanian no ni bi vital rich milk and I fear the onga aba onga de wo yes stew and now nkwana the onga gumwa and my taste na different and very nice onga and I fear yumbita aba ya de emma enkwada o more than 6 months 3 times your wheat rice and a maize. Children from 6 months and above. Omunyendi yumbita na bibia enko Zach. You be turn tamale quick. Na
Sana anopara me ma the na ekoso ho no. That's
right. No me yi say Fredu a omu ye bi nu ampa.
The omu ye to.
Wow, o video no. What am I born that na?
Born.
Oyiye.
There be ye.
There's another video.
How they were heckling the guy.
A boy no. Only the business boy is in Tafu.
Born me da ma. O me da.
Boy na te GFA platform bi so na zeni ni anete wo. Na tana. Na say the man vozi man hanka na ho.
Me da ma born.
Eti
okoduru.
Ba wa anya fair to the brother no. Because I am pia no to ne nzema wo kana brand so brother te wo no. Wa na ehu.
Ne ono na ehu. Unzenra. I'm told say omukọ police for one almost because of injunction. Omukọ Kamina.
But they are soldier for no.
Almost because they have been told say injunction. And omukọ use different means to get the soldiers to come there. Anya through the official way. Yes.
Hey.
Yes, and so just no call them. And you through the big gas or Camina say be our official request.
Oh, why sure?
Oh yeah. That I and extensive work on it.
Okay.
I want to say and Camina all day. Penny be no or tiase mo say official.
So therefore you cannot move when you don't have.
No, so say more. Ebi obi omo come be mo baby. You say just be they are not there they are omo ye bibi o baby. And to make me omo penny back we be say omo hanti omo mbra.
You can go and protect them.
Go there yeah no ko fa Kanda boys. That boys be no more no Kanda boys omo ko for omo macho guys na obeje na gate on. To omo na beje na ho na omo harass for. And this boy okodu wonom na get na no and she start here. Meaning why born again.
So born as a why slow.
Why slow pa. So
and a get one.
I am a commercializing on tea. I know more business, no chance. More dear now, really.
So,
I saw him the tunnel. And work real load. Drive to the regular. And we also near my. Anybody, it's about a boy in Friday, brother, anyway. Only a picture I saw him.
Only a picture I didn't go.
I got oblivious as a part of
they ship military uniform. And then they doubt so military personnel. Yeah.
Where I got a record. We are not
military personnel.
We are not
I doubt.
That with you.
And almost
Tiamanankoba.
On your journalism.
Yeah, delegate.
Club official.
Delegate.
I don't mean
if you are not
no, because city. Oh, common knowledge. We do too. Omo endorse George Free forms no Chelsea was one of the clubs omo endorse. Nti say ya te say injunction e ba na ye hu Chelsea. Let me the injunction aba. Ba baby arawo se
ba obi no benya gugu
yes, arawo se me won say the moment I was to institution BM e be do this level no.
Yeah.
E kire say nipakum betimi abe.
Yeah, mo.
Na wo ko bia say wo ko ya o keski fit a wo ye chairman. Say da mo be committee a wo siasia wo di soldier fo be di wachi.
E just
say enko prevent obi from the right.
Popularity won about say.
E just say siasia wo ye problem. And obi a pe bi obetimi aye. So eno ne ense ni bia Jack ya na ye kan.
Ba na ligu asoko.
No, odi kwa asoko say.
Such team call.
And I had a call from a French journalist. I had a call from a French journalist in Kenya. It's here didn't come on now. Obusa about elections. And I make a chance say there were certain clubs are more right to vote.
They were not invited.
But they were not invited.
Yeah.
No, say how is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible.
Because at the say you pay FIFA for a presidency. There were associations, some members of FIFA. So the moment you be back where film say Kim, I want your invitation about to go valid. So it's when this is the system, when we any system I'm to practicing. When a system and they full say a bit develop our football. Then we need to see a tenacity be able to say. Obi right, so to the moment I be prevent Toby from the right. Okrebi bi otimi o.
Yeah.
Because association I can GF Chelsea contribute to the association. And the Chelsea ball league gamer, say percentage go FA.
Yeah.
It they contribute to the FA.
Oh.
Kinfesa, I am on invitation. Matisse should be so an invitation. And a new DBS. It's nay, Mizoto, Yaba Bobo Division 1. Yeba Division 1. A club and a club so much so pretty. Open some more respecting the leadership of the FA. Because you can't choose the leadership of the FA. No, you have more opportunity to vote. Certain chance, you have more opportunity to vote. Now, by year, Mizo, sorry, them na 2 by year. Now, I'm going to so for Crama Bay, you know, Kamanaka. No, that's a court. Okwa sorry them.
I don't have
Okwa sorry them. Now, so for 2 by year. O bompaya na honhom ni pie no tati so otiete ma so funi nya abotre ma de kasa wi awa ye na djuma
yeah we do ti asem
nyame obo wiase mzoto obo wiase ye timi
and the position oto
ufu say abonefo mu wom ene omo ye bonsam adwuma ontimi fada ba ku but some money nyina mom fifi otwabre no so tell me say it's when the system that we are running our football sorry to say how will our football survive? Then we are no asa kojina platform say he should behave. I'll call him na me na tenacity to solve every issue no ba be kan ho. What prevent you from voting?
You go home.
How?
Zach, no me tamale feel like
based on the course what they na anya kura we asumba say we dey kakra no hu ye o. Asumba aba we gi yo. Yes, we dey kakra no hu no. Asumba o say
na na o nim say enye Christopher.
I'm say omunim
Era Christopher so not a platform bi so a DFA platform ka so me inside. What I say? Me inside. So say
all
do anya fe no. Me no abeka here. Am na me say ono anete ono. Say no CS I'm here. One of them my results. They have just entered. I'm here. No,
on my bunu.
On my bunu.
No, I'll give you information to know.
One of Chelsea boys na Accra reps. Oh, na ni nuanu mum ko hwe. Me nya za ka minim so ono anete ono.
Oh, jia so papa mo bon papa. Me say
camera ni say ndom do be free camera. Say how do you say camera? Ne do ko we bia. Camera talk through na.
Ono mo sha say boom for na yin sia so. Now them so this morning na me ne lawyer CD nkomo. I don't want breakdown of how
no yeah man you call na fa che me na that was obi o say you call me. You what am for?
Na ya
e try be kasa na try bra me invite you.
Na ma ye wi.
Baby I will be abra.
Now the way him na yehwe what will happen because utie omo interpretation about how legal issues in it here. Afi na say judge no kwetena asam no so no kire say alaji guzi asam no unse alaji podi any George no podi unse alaji
no mu di ombos
obeto said the normal one Black Stars kobobo into the association will be in the US
but that is delay that is deny no and also who am who to say that it's something that is on the legal system
for so judge so money
yet to be just about
and then because if it's of national interest how I see handle assembly different from so to them chana say to say electoral commission limited registration it's of national interest it will the comma quarter you don't expect cause what say I know take decision
also Thursday
elections na yakotun ka elections ni nko akenye problem but Black Stars ekobobo nti omoko court CSA o Black Stars o match with US nti association ni di Ghana ni makobo a judge bi o tedwo mbe ba kase o
na mo nko yemra o meeting tamalo on Thursday
anyumre no
Thursday no na the Northern Regional feature man aka talk say election number so me not come on to mo ko meeting no and if you guys na say omo bebi omo duri ni ka omo bo ni de omo ye ni better to do election na omo ko fesi de omo ko fesi bia than say they would return to Accra without the election enti there was some level of advice say the mo ko ye die echire yi no you can like be an ex-convict.
But say they are away, but
be an ex-convict. And the moment you are ex-convict, you can be the president. You can be the.
No, I'm doing.
You can be ex-co. You can be. Okay.
Minimum way, but I said that.
A challenge to the judicial system. But a challenge to looks like some. People are losing interest. Where a test case? They don't know where a test case. People are losing interest. Other politicians and some more can. People are losing interest in the judicial system, right? It is if we allow this to go just like that, okay. Not say if anybody say dangerous.
Esco na and I spoke with the lawyer in the morning.
Oh yes.
He fought a good fight. Akamu.
Menena. I don't think the will be about because Omo indulging in
congratulate those who won.
I am freeze illegal.
Especially I see that a lot of our friends won.
Illegal.
I mean aside division 1 for.
Yeah, division 1 Gideon Eugene.
Menya Dakuba the president, the vice president. Yes. ESCO members in there. Say Achi was my former boss.
Yes.
At GBC. Achi never found me called GBC from Radio Link. Randy Abbey at the point was very, very, very close to me.
Still, how they say he's not.
Oh, one say sometimes he had a document.
Friend.
Oh, me yes, so recently me continue baseball aboni. No one of and the tenacity didn't come so Kwesiapia is like Kwesi I am man for no you move the relationship we have with Kwesiapia it's above in the position of Kwagopinto no kwade yenka na no do safo ono ye program no asem no message no ayo
controversial
na oko
and who is a fifth person
Loziko
Loziko so
man
na
on the mame elections no otwa ne video kire me
me dem doctor no ma kicking out
and
no ma kekara
ma wa list o mo no so mbewura exclusive from premier no ma na koy yes logical
ono na nkai no
ono ka che me say the chances of going back to the school na tricky kaka
ba
obe pushing away at the room eventually said you can
so congrats to Gideon
congrats to them
Gideon of Crystal Palace has a good
Ayana
Eugene has also won
elections
now say with the results na ba and the ebo ma court they will not be determined court and the president himself
masa
yes
congratulations
Odegwami himself Odegwami
but elections they go school
over we dey base dey say dey you wasel yes yeah
Tino so orotobiri Roma here branch
oyi kakra ho
okay yeah obi a we bia yeah bonamba so
orotobiri ho na amtako
news for number the rest ebesia 3:30 on highway near the Akanyina Bremo